It's a clear day at Carmen Airport. Around the control zone of this airport, there are several small airfields that are used by VFR pilots. Happy 748 is about to perform an ILS approach to runway 28. But as the aircraft establishes on final at 15 nautical miles from touchdown, the approach controller suddenly notices an unknown radar target approaching the final from the left. Is it IFR? Is it VFR? Is it a UFO? Whatever it is, it shows a transponder signal on radar. The unknown aircraft is currently 5 nautical miles southwest of Happy 748 and heading towards the final. And while it's still just 300 feet below the final, its altitude seems to be constantly increasing and decreasing by 100 feet. The controller notifies the crew of the arriving aircraft. Happy 748, unknown traffic at your 10 o'clock position. Range 4 miles, moving left to right at approximately 2,700 feet at slow speed. Report in sight. But with the sun shining straight into the cockpit at this time of day, the pilots have trouble spotting a small aircraft ahead. As the controller watches, the two aircraft get closer and closer. Once again, the controller gives traffic information to the pilots. Happy 748, unknown traffic at your 10 o'clock position. Range 2.5 miles, moving left to right at approximately 2,700 feet at slow speed. Do you have it in sight? And still, the pilots cannot see the unknown aircraft. As this could be a collision hazard, the controller suggests that the pilots take avoiding action by turning and climbing to 4,000 feet. Happy 748 suggests avoiding action. Turn right immediately heading 360. Climb altitude 4,000 feet to avoid unidentified traffic at your 10 o'clock position, range 2 miles. A little while later, when the two aircraft are separated by 3 miles, the controller confirms that Happy 748 is clear of traffic. What has just happened? This situation is clearly described by Doc 4444 of ICAO. So what are the ICAO procedures for a collision hazard between an identified controlled flight and an unknown aircraft? Controllers, when giving traffic information about an unknown aircraft on a conflicting path to the aircraft you control, issue traffic information that contains the following: the relative bearing of the conflicting traffic in terms of the 12-hour clock, the distance from the conflicting traffic, the direction in which the conflicting traffic appears to be proceeding, and the level and type of aircraft, or if unknown, the relative speed of the conflicting traffic. Is it slow or fast? If the level information has not been verified, the accuracy of the information should be considered uncertain, and the pilot should be informed accordingly. If time permits, inform relevant adjacent ATC units about the flight and request their assistance in establishing two-way communication with the unknown aircraft. Continue to monitor the situation closely and issue traffic information continuously. If needed, suggest avoiding action. Pilots, be aware that ATC does not provide separation service against unknown aircraft. Inform the controller as soon as you have the unknown aircraft in sight. Follow any TCAS RA. Inform ATC about the RA and let them know if you are deviating from your clearance. Notify them again when you are clear of the conflict and resuming the original clearance. If you feel there is an increased risk of collision, ask for suggested avoiding action. Learn more about the airspace infringement risk reduction on Skybree.